Hi, this is Brandon,
And I'm Mel. And
and
this
this
is
is BAM
BAM
MTG.
MTG.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our second video. Following pretty quickly on the heels of the first one, can't really wait to get this collector booster open. Maybe we'd go over a couple of keywords real quick, since part of our channel is supposed to be going over some of the rules and helping everybody out. So I pulled a few cards out of the last ones that we opened. Terramorph has a keyword of rebound on it, which a lot of the keywords on a lot of cards will tell you what they actually do. Rebound allows you to play the card at the beginning of your next upkeep without paying its mana cost. So you cast your spell the first time and you get to play it again at no additional charge on your next turn.
Nice.
Rakdos Headliner has haste, which pretty simple. One of the easier keywords is whenever you play a creature card, they enter the battlefield with summoning sickness, and haste omits that and allows them to attack immediately. Also has an echo cost, which means at the beginning of your next upkeep, you would have to do something, pay some kind of a cost. On this particular card, it would be to discard a card, and if you do not discard a card, then you would have to sacrifice this creature. Junkwinder has one that I only recently learned when MH2 came out. It's called Affinity for Tokens. The Affinity for Tokens means that for this spell, it costs one less of the generic mana for each token that you control. So if you had 5 tokens, this would only cost you 2 blue to cast. The Affinity keyword ability will always be worded as Affinity for something, like tokens or artifacts, which is this Mycosynth Golem has affinity for artifacts, works the same way as it does for tokens. He has a major ability though. The second part of the card reads, artifact creature spells you play have affinity for artifacts, meaning that as you cast them, they gain affinity for artifacts and it reduces their casting cost. Did I say it would always be worded that way? Yeah, Magic doesn't work that way. Like Scion of Draco says, Domain. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. He actually has Domain twice, or Affinity for Domain twice, because it's reducing it by 2, where there's another card called Stratodon, where he has Domain also, but it only reduces the cost by 1 for each basic land type. Magic's other favorite trick of just omit the keyword altogether, and we'll just give you the reminder text. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. Still affinity, just no affinity keyword. Sweep the Skies has Converge. Also, Radiant Epicure has the same keyword on it, but if you notice, they both have a different description beyond the hyphen on them. Sweep the Skies is create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying for each color of mana spent, which being X, you could spend up to 6 different manas. And on Radiant Epicure, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors spent to cast this spell. They're both a little bit different, but they both have to do with how many different colors you spend when casting the spell. On Radiant Epicure, the most you could spend would be 5. Chatterstorm has a nice one called Storm. Also was new to me. It's been around for a while. Whenever you cast this spell, you get to copy it for each spell that you cast before it on this turn. Jade Avenger had Bushido 2. Whenever he blocks or becomes blocked, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Pretty effective little trigger there if you can get somebody to block you with him. It's a nice little trick. So today we're gonna open a MH2 draft booster, set booster, and a collector booster. stack these two up off to the side for now.
Do you want me to open them for you?
No.
Okay.
We'll do them as we go. Well, this one is not cooperating, so we'll go to this side. And for those of you who didn't catch the first video, if you'd like to go back and watch, you'd figure out pretty quick that we're dog people. And I have a dog staring at me right now. I think he's ready to go outside. First category to be a Rift Sower. And Foul Watcher. Got Zealot. Landscaper Kolos. Initiate. A Foundry Helix. And a Bridge. Echoing Return. The Hottest Ploy. Another Bridge. Monoscallion. Barbed Spike. Flametine Yearling. An Extruder. And a Thought Monitor. That's actually a really good card. And a Crab. I really like the Thought Monitor. We have it going in several decks already. And you want to tell your story about the dogs, and I will run and let them outside.
Oh. Yeah. I'm a little clumsy, so to speak. And one night it was right before bedtime. The dogs need to go out, so I was letting the dogs out. And somehow they had knocked me over and literally pushed me when I opened the door, so I was half in and half out, laying there, going, "Help, somebody come help me." And nobody comes except my daughter's boyfriend, which was really embarrassing. I'd only met him like twice. And he picks me up. I ended up with a huge bruise, and I chipped my femur, which they found later on a surgery that they did. But
don't let her lie, I wasn't here, so I couldn't help her.
yeah, he wasn't here. He couldn't help me. But of course, my children, all they did was laugh at me. Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
Well, let's see what we can do with a set booster. We're still chasing, and I think we're down to about 9 cards now left in the set that we don't have one of.
Nice. There's a list card in there.
Oh, there is. Gotta love the list cards. Ooh, and a foiled swamp. I like those. And a Bannerhide Crushik. Dust Shell Crawler. Smell Fear. Open Daggertooth. Feast of Sanity. Blazing Ruwala. Another Rakdos Headliner. And a Garth One-Eye. Nice. We need him for a second one. My wife needs him for the Planeswalker deck that she's got built. And a Chance Encounter for a second rare. Oh, not a third. Lens Flare. And Dark Moss Bridge. And ooh, it's a big creature. Groundbreaker. Seems like I should know what that set is.
It's rare.
It's a rare 3 greens, trample, haste, at end of turn, sacrifice Groundbreaker. He's a 6/1. Ow, I think he'll die before you have to sacrifice him now. You gotta love having the big dogs. They can do a lot of damage really quick.
Yes, that's for sure.
Ooh. Get into the big one. Now, as far as these go, we've only bought 2 of them. This is the second one. And the third one.
I bought 4 the first time.
Oh, that's right. We did. We opened one with everybody.
For Father's Day. He got 4 for Father's Day.
Well, my wife doesn't really like these a whole lot. I love them because I haven't had a whole lot of luck with them. But the last one that I picked out I actually did have some luck with, and I got a Murktide Regent, which is the last dragon that I needed out of this set, and I was very, very happy to get it. And Storm God's Oracle, Gilt Blade Prowler, Parselmere, Landscaper Colos, Boiled Drunkwinder. I don't think I have that one. Boiled Dragon Watcher, and a Foil Edge Swamp. I like it. Ooh, Extended Border Diamond Lion. Sketchy Gargadon. Oop. And a Borderless Shardless Agent. And getting into the really good cards, I hope. Oh, and a Nested Shambler. Adamant Harvest Sketch. I like that card a lot. Ooh, and a Gorilla Shaman. And ooh, is it gonna be a land? No, it's gonna be a sword. Oh, nice. I got a Shifty Border, Foil Etched Hearth and Home. These are just awesome cards. Ooh, there's a big glare. I really, really like these. And the big one is a Borderless Void Mirror Foil. And a food token with a bird in the back. A couple of really nice cards. That's a really nice card. That's a pretty good card. Well, that's a good card, and I really like that one.
Yeah, how they did the etching is really pretty. I almost like it better than the full foils.
I think it's on par with the Commander Legends etched.
Yeah.
I like those too.
Well, if you like this video, subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
And click the notifications, and it'll let you know when we get another video out. Thanks.